Hello once again and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you simple steps you can follow to create a 3D helical gear. So without wasting much time, let's now get started. Okay, so here is a new page. Now, first I will do is to draw a circle to represent the core diameter of the gear, and that will be 100. So come to the drop panel, click and choose center diameter, and draw a circle of 100 diameter. Okay, so this is the core diameter or the root diameter of this gear. Now again, I have to create the tooth profile of the gear. To do that, I'll have to use the ellipse command to do that. And I click on the ellipse command, make the horizontal axis 5, enter, vertical axis 10. Okay. Now click on the move command and move the ellipse from the geometric center and drop it at the quadrant point of this circle. Okay. Now click on the trim command and trim off this portion of the ellipse. Okay. So this now represents the tooth thickness of the gear. So what I'll do next now is to determine the number of teeth on this gear, and I'm going to make it 20. So come over to the modify panel, now click on this arrow and choose polar array. Now click on this tooth profile, enter, locate the center of this circle. Okay, so by default I'm going to have 6, but I'll need 20 of it. So what I'll do here is to right click, click on items and enter 20, and enter and exit this command. Okay, so next I'm going to use the trim command to trim out some portions of this circle. So come to the modify panel, click on the trim command and trim out these portions. And this. Okay, enter and exit. Right. So again, I'll have to draw another circle of diameter 40, and that is for the shaft hole. So come to the draw panel again and click on the center diameter circle. Locate the center of this circle and draw a circle of diameter 40. Now draw another circle again of diameter 60. Enter 60. Draw yet another one of diameter 80. Enter 80. Okay. So next I have to create a keyway for the shaft. So I'll use the rectangle command to do that. So click on the rectangle command and draw a square of 8 by 8. Enter 8. Click on the tab key, enter 8 again and enter. Now click on the move command and move this square, pick from the geometric center and drop it at the quadrant point of this smaller circle. Okay. Now click on the trim command, trim out this portion, trim out this and this. Enter. Okay. So next I'll have to use the join command to join all these broken lines and the broken curves. So highlight the whole of this, simply type J and enter, click on join. Okay, so they have now all been joined up. Okay. So next I'll have to switch the view to isometric view. So come over here to the view panel, click here and choose southeast isometric. Okay. Now the thickness of the gear is going to be 40. So I have to draw a line, click on the line command, draw a line from the center of this circle, draw a line down of 40. Enter. Okay. So next I'm going to copy these two circles down also to a distance of 40. So click on the copy command, copy these two circles enter, and push down to a distance of 40. Enter and exit. Okay. So it is now time to model the gear, and I'm going to use the sweep command and the twist command to do that. So come over here to the modeling panel, click on this arrow and click on sweep. Now click on this profile here, enter. Now I have to click on the model because I want it in 3D solid. So I click on solid. Now right click again. I click on twist because I want it to be at an angle. Click on twist. Now enter the twist angle, and I'm going to make it 15 degrees. So I enter 15 as a twist angle. Then click on the sweep part. This is the sweep part. This line is the sweep part. So I click on this. So the 3D of the gear has been created. So let's now look at it in shade of gray. So come over to the view panel, click and choose shade of gray. Okay, so that's the gear. You can see here that it is a 3D solid. So now again I'm going to create the shaft hole. This time I'm going to use the PRESSPULL command to do that. So come over here to the modeling panel again and click on the PRESSPULL command and click inside this circle and pull down. Okay, so the shaft hole has been created. So again I have to also press pull this portion down to 5. So click here and push down to 5. Okay. So come over here, click and turn it around. Enter. Then click on this portion again and also pulled back by 5 units. Okay. So let's return again to isometric view. Alright, so this is the gear. So we can now apply the fillet edge on these sharp corners to make it smooth. To do that, I'll simply have to type F, then click on fillet edge. Now I have to select the radius of that fillet. So I have to right click, click on radius. So I'm going to make the radius 1. So enter 1 and click on chain. Then click on this edge. Click on this edge. Also click on this edge. Enter and exit. Okay. Also have to turn it around and do the same at the bottom. Turn it around. Also type F and choose fillet edge. You can fillet edge. Now right click and choose radius. Make the radius 1. Right click again. Click on chain because I want to apply it on more than one point. So click on this. Click on this. And also click on these sharp portions. Enter and exit. Okay, so the gear is now complete. That's the 3D gear now completed. So let's look at it on realistic view. So come over to the view panel, click here and click on realistic. You can see that's the bottom side of it and the top view of it. So thank you for watching, and please do subscribe for more of my tutorials.